Who started there? What's up? Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We were preparing for you, but the camera's like, we can't wait to see you. You can't wait to see me, my lovies. I can't wait to see you either. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, and everyone in between. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Always keeping in mind we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences. So not a wildebeest of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Queen, something about Keisha or Quisha or something like that. Sometimes Shaquisha. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between, my lovies. We are so thankful and grateful and honored to be here with you. Today is my birthday, my lovies. But for some of you, you're getting ready for Halloween. You are focused on Halloween. You're getting your Halloween stuff. Halloween energy is like you're in a rush, my lovies. You're in a rush, but everything's gonna be alright. Something about a Russian is coming in. Something about your cousin. Something about a cousin's wedding for some of you. And something about someone's vetting you for some of you. For some of you, someone's looking out and they're like, let's see who's coming up on the something about the draft picks for some of you. Anyways. It's about the New York Knicks. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome. I am so thankful to be here with all of you. For those of you who are new, welcome, my lovies. I'm Truth Nunez. I am a spiritual guide. I'm a channeler. I'm a counselor. I'm a counselor to so many. I am a spiritual advisor. I am an initiate of many spiritual systems. I've studied many religions, and I have the gift of clairvoyance, clairsentience, the gifts. I have so many gifts of clairvoyance, clairsentience, so many other gifts that I use in this platform to be able to channel energies for you, receive messages from God, and allow you to do whatever you need to do with that energy. Always keeping in mind, these are collective energetic reads. If you need a private read, you can look in the description box below. These are collective energetic reads. For anyone that books a consultation with your spiritual wife for life, between now and the Day of the Dead, I will go ahead and I will send you a special care package as well. Shout out to everybody who are going to be celebrating with the ancestors. I think it's very, very important, my lovey. Something about Ansley and someone's in porno. I think it's very important for you to celebrate with your ancestors because they're always there for you, whether you are the president of a company, whether you are in porno, whether you are someone who is unemployed, whether you are someone who's a student, whether you are someone who lives in a mansion, or whether you're someone who lives in the Amazon rainforest. It doesn't matter. We are all in this together. So honoring the ancestors is important for the flow of life. But I know that we live in a construct where it's like we see the 3D and only the 3D, but there's so many dimensions, my lovies. Anyways, and you're going to get an honorable mention. For some of you, getting an honorable mention. Someone's not going to win first prize, but they're going to get like runner up. Anyways, Jesus. Oh my gosh. And sexual energy. For some of you, somebody wants to put it in someone's butt. Boom. We're off to a great start, my lovies. Our day's going great. For those of you going on a date, it's about grapes for some. Anyways, let's get started by honoring and thanking the real MVPs. I want to honor and thank all of the trusted ancestors of all of those that are co-creating this work. My grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. Something about DARPA. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started. Giving thanks to mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I got to celebrate my birthday in the Dominican with them. When I turned 13 that year, and they made a cake for me. They made a little cake for me at the house, and that memory lives in me. But to mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Someone's slurring. Someone's been drinking a lot. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Because they feel put on the spot. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. For their cruel intentions. They just wanted an honorable mention. Someone was cruel in order to... someone's going to get taken to school. Something about taking someone to school. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. Someone's going to miss work. To all of those trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages? The most truthful messages, the most just messages. To Shango, to Shango, to Shango. To Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya. To Papa Lekpa, to Papa Lekpa, to Papa Lekpa. To all of the trusted, loving archangels that guide this work and all of those creating this. To all of the trusted, loving archangels of all of those who are co-creating this work. To all of those trusted, loving archangels that protect and love and guide all of those that are here present co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the God Almighty, to the source where all things come from, that recognizes the importance and co-creates, that creates us all. Someone's very stubborn. Someone's very stubborn. Someone's going through a tough time in their mind. To all of and they're trying negative affirmations that are destroying their own life. Someone insists, they're like persistent, they insist on trying to be a bully. They insist on being wrong. They insist on seeing evil where evil does not exist, and seeing, it's like, oh, they insist. Ay. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those, the ancestors want to come in. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. The ancestors are tormenting someone to let go. It's like, just let go, relax, just recommend. So they're out the recommendations. So they're out the recommend page on Instagram. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Like forcing. Someone's in law enforcement. It's like they should quit their job and go do something else. It's like, go find peace. Go meditate. Go to the forest. Go spiritual retreat. I don't know. Go hunt. Somebody wants to go hunting instead, but they're dangerous. This is the type of person that would shoot a person and pretend like it was a mistake. This is what's coming in. They've sealed their fate. To the all. To something about Kate. Something about Caitlin. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages? They've created great towers. The most just messages. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, and love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you, and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it. I would not go hunting with anybody at this particular time. For some of you, there's somebody that's this energy came in last night. Someone's in a big inner fight. Like, they're in a big inner fight. And this is the type of energy. Something about Tariq. This is the type of energy that someone's a gym rat. They would, for example, it's like everybody's been through things in their life, right? We're reading for the 31st. Everyone's been through things in their life. Some more than others. I'm not going to say that everyone's had it the same way, but different lessons, different blessings, different seasons, different reasons, we're all in the mosaic of life, but I am a firm believer that everybody has to go through their path for a specific reason. Somebody wants to try to deceive someone. I got this weird download last night. There was a man who killed his cousin. He killed his sister. He killed a few. He killed like 3 people, and then he killed himself. This man was having sex as an adult with his cousin, and they were keeping that on the low. He also had a baby's mother that he killed, and then he killed someone else, his girlfriend, I think, or something like that. And it's like that type of energy where it's like the excuse of everything. Like, it's like, but you put yourself in that situation. Like, you had sex with your adult cousin. Like, why would you want to kill others because you had sex and you're a coward? You can't say, listen, this is what happened. This is what happened. Whatever comes from that, whatever judgment comes from that, I will deal with that. This is what I did in my life. This is it. Did you know something has to do with incest, maybe? We have seen that quite a bit for some of you people having sex with their, all types of people anyways, and all types of things. There's something, a statistic that a lot of people do not talk about. The majority of situations like this someone was unemployed. They were really worried about unemployed, or while somebody was unemployed, they were doing something 11-11. When I was Spirit gave us this download the other day. It was yesterday, actually. When I was a little girl, I was in the 6th grade, it was like 7 of us. We were all sitting in a circle during home ec. Something about Steve Urkel, something about Steven, it's about Eric, it's about Jefferson. We were all sitting in a circle, 7 of us, 7 girls, and we were all talking about experiences in life. It was curious. Every single person in that circle, as a 12, 13-year-old little girl, every single person in that circle had some type of incestual relationship with a family member or been molested by a close family friend. Every single person. More shocking, everyone had some type of corporal punishment, but not to the degree that I had corporal punishment. Every person in that circle had, for some of you, there could be teenagers talking about the creeps and the abuse in the family. They could be very vocal about it. All of us, there were no teachers around, but we were all talking about it amongst ourselves. I was the most abused physically, but we had all gone through some type of incest with brothers, cousins, or anything like that. And we had all gone through something, and some uncles, mother's boyfriends. This is all coming in for a reason. This is what's in the field. This would not come in if it's not present. Something about someone wants to be the president. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. In order to heal a society, you have to have authentic, look, I just got a confirmation. You have to have authentic, something about auxiliary. It's like you can't keep showing up with masks. You keep creating states of disease. Maybe there's a group or an organization where there's a lot of perversion happening. And it's like everybody's trying to sweep it under the rug, but everybody knows. Maybe this isn't a family. Take this how it resonates, but everything is coming in for a reason. And something about Amber Rose. Here we go with this Amber Rose energy for you. Anyways, my lovies, welcome, my lovies. That's what we're coming into. And 3 and 1 energy, there are delays in a situation. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And we're using the Gregorian calendar system to help us frame time. However, keep in mind that spirit moves through time, space in very different ways. So, but we do use about Lorenzo. We do use the Gregorian time frame to frame time in a certain way. 31 energy is 4 energy. In numerology, 4 brings in delays in situations. In numerology, 4 brings in a good foundation, so it's good to bring foundations in. For some of you, can actually be bringing building materials into something. However, the foundations need to be built on something about stealth. The foundations need to be built on something about the foundry, something about foundations. Like foundations could actually be like a place or a thing. But foundations foundations that need to be built on very strong and authentic and transparent blocks, because if not, something about, because stalking a child has been very present as well. Four energy is tied to the emperor. So a father figure, it's very uncomfortable with a father energy at this particular time. Maybe for some, it's like somebody doesn't really speak their mind when it comes to a father situation. It's like we have a lot of people adulting, but they are still carrying, again, this energy has been very present, and it was present in the huddle, and it was present in the downloads this morning. People carrying things that they haven't worked through because they never really healed from, imagine a father raping you. Like, that's some shit. How do you process that? And how do you show up as an authentic human being into a society afterwards? It's like safe spaces need to be created. Mental health is very present, spiritual health, and because of the family traumas. We like to talk about like society, like the government. The government wants to do this, the government wants to do that. But in your own family, it's like, let's talk about what's happening in the family. Let's talk about the perverted uncle that's raped 3 nieces. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about the drug dealers in the family. Nobody wants to talk about the murderers in the family. The hit for hires in the family. No one's going to talk about that. We're going to go and try to solve societal problems. We haven't even really healed the self and the home. It's like, I don't know. For some of you, that's in the field. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's very present. Because then we have, what Spirit was giving us is interesting, because we teach children and we preach to children, don't take candies from strangers. And we almost turn it into a joke, because every year you have a ritual where children go to take candy from strangers. Isn't that curious? I don't know, my lovies. What an interesting thing. Someone's going on a game show. What an interesting thing happening. What an interesting thing happening. Something about Heather. Something about Jordan's. Something about Jordan. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about DoorDash and something about Jordish. It's about a clothing line. Someone's losing their mind. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff in the field. Gotta tell you what I gotta tell you. We're gonna do this. So 3-1 energy. 4 energy brings in delays. Gotta pick up our pants a little bit, my lovey thing. 4 energy brings in delays in a situation. So we have delays for you in a situation. There are some hidden plays as well. So people deliberately making something delayed for you. That wasn't a preliminary for you. For some of you, there's something coming in, but people that are in envious or mean spirits, they really want to delay something for you at this particular time. There's a lady who is very, very envious of you in an organization. For some of you, lady, man, take it how it resonates. It did come in as a lady. Something about Ivanka. They want to delay something for you because they're envious of you. For some of you, somebody envies your beauty, or they envy how you're seen. And something about a foreseer. For some of you, there's a seer in the field. For some of you, you could actually be envied by another seer. So you as a seer, take that how it resonates. That's coming in as well. What in the hex work? There's a seer who did hex work on another seer because they're envious of a seer. That seer needs a few more lessons in their life. How do you envy another seer and then try to do hex work on a seer? The quality of the souls. I'm telling you, people that even if they're in your same field, for some of you, they are not like you. I be watching seers on this platform. Beautiful seers. Support the work. How do you try to destroy somebody that does your same work? And then, like, it's not like you pull your brethren or your sister in, like, let's talk about this. My sister, someone's envious. They can't have a conversation. Someone wants to pretend like they want to have a serious conversation with you. For some of you, take this however this is resonating. If someone's a DJ, something about a diddler, a DJ who's a diddler. If somebody, for example, if it's like another DJ, like they want to pretend like they want to have a secret conversation with you. Like, listen, like it's because I care about, our work and I want to have a conversation with you. No, someone's just fucking envious of you and they want to sabotage you. They want to pretend like they want to reprimand you. It's like, who the fuck are you for you to be reprimanding me? This is what's coming in. For some of you, you're going to have, this is a hidden enemy. For some of you, you're going to have a discussion with someone and it's not going to be comfortable. You're going to have an uncomfortable conversation with someone. For somebody that wants you to put in a resignation. It's like they want you to stop doing what you're doing, not because they want you to stop doing what you're doing, but because they're envious of you. For some of you, not all, it's like they want to, wow, holy cow, what is this, my lovies? Take this how it resonates. It's coming in a few different ways, but this is an energy that it is someone's frequenting, or a group of people or a few people are frequenting in your field. But there are delays. Somebody is doing also this to delay you. This is someone that wants to slay you. They want to end you in some way. Not slay you in, like, something about Buffy the Bambi. Something about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They want to slay you in some way. For some of you, if you have a large following, especially on social media, somebody wants you to stop sharing things. They want you to stop. They want you to, it's like someone's a cop for some. They want you to stop sharing things. They want you to stop talking. They be stalking you all the time. They want you to stop talking. For some of you, if you share sweet things about your child, or if you share like do-it-yourself stuff, arts and crafts stuff, like they want you to, it's like, this is the type of person. So Spirit was giving us, maybe for some of you, something has to do with workouts, because I got a download yesterday while I was at the gym. So for those of you who know, you know, and for those of you who are new, welcome, my lovies. So I also love physical health. I'm very strong. I'm just naturally strong, and I have very strong legs. I'm just a very well-built individual. Thank you, God. Thank you, my lovies, for this body. Thank you for this health. Thank you for this vitality. Thank you for everything, my lovies. Really, thank you. Give thanks, my lovies. Give thanks for the small things. Give thanks for your health, my lovies, because some people envy that. So I remember that I posted something a long time ago on Instagram about squatting. Not squatting. I was doing the leg press machine, and someone tried to coach me on how to use the leg press machine. It's like someone that's probably never fucking used the leg press machine, or they can probably count the amount of times that they've used the leg press machine, and they were trying to like coach my form. And it was actually, you know, what I uploaded that day, it was a very lightweight for me. I only had 3 plates on the leg press machine. That was a very conservative weight. For those who know me from the gym and have seen my work in the gym, they know 3 plates, 345s, that's nothing for me. But I did it, and I just did it just because I wanted to share that video, and I just wanted to. And it's like, for some of you, it's like something like that. Like somebody, they want to question your form on something. If you share something about the piriformis, maybe you're sharing content about health, or maybe you're about to. For some of you, somebody wants to like coach you on how to, mind you, you're the expert. It's like I'm talking to like a fitness expert. For some of you, it's like I'm talking to a fitness expert, and somebody wants to come in and like, for some of you, this is bothering you. Why? It's like you don't see that they're liars and spies. For some of you, you know what I've noticed? The people that come to your social media to bother you the most are people that are envious of you, and that you have either seen in person, or they're connected to someone from your past that's envious of you. This is coming in for you. Again, this is not always the case, but this is what's coming in. And it's right in your face. You know this. For some of you, this could be people like, for example, if you work in a gym, these are people that are right in your face that work at the gym with you, but they pay people, or they create secret accounts to F with you. This is how they make it as to F with you, but in reality, they're envious. They have so much hate. They're like, because they're not doing shit. So they're like, let me go and mess with you because I'm so envious and I want you to stop what you're doing. Don't stop. You know this. You know this. For some of you, you know this. I don't care what they try to paint it as. Oh, because you violated this, or you violated Violet. Something about Violet. We got CIA energy here for some of you. CIA could be significant, or CIA could be like a meaning for something else. But for some of you, I am getting officer energy. So somebody could be envious because you're in a different bureau. For some of you, it's like they don't want you to investigate something. This is almost like when people, something about a polygamist is coming in. I was getting something about a polygamist that I saw. So yesterday I said something and I was like, be careful with what you're saying. Yesterday I said something. I said, your sister wife for life. And it came in, the way it came in with perverted. Again, I'm a channeler. So I could say things and it's like, it's not going to touch me. Can't touch this. But words do carry vibrations. For some of you, people don't understand how you alchemize certain things because they think that their negative affirmations over your life are going to destroy you. They don't know that you have a certain, not everybody channels energy the same way. If they were falsely accused of being something they're not, it would destroy them. But for you, you alchemize it for something else. If they were falsely accused of being, I don't know, a human trafficker, when they're not a human trafficker, they would break down because that's their life. Plus, they're also the human trafficker. Why would you, something about a moniker, why would you yourself freak out when you alchemize the energy and you turn it into something else? You take the lie and you turn it into something else. Spirit was giving us, for some of you, since childhood, you didn't need to go and try to prove a liar that they were lying. You didn't have to, you always waited because you're a temperance angel. For some of you, you have temperance energy with you. Archangel Gabriel protects you too. Archangel Michael protects you. You call judgment. It's like, it's clear as day to see this person is just an envious psychopath. They're trying to project onto me who they are. They're the insecure ones about their sexualities. They're the insecure ones about their sex. They're the insecure ones about their titles, their money, their false idols. They're insecure about everything. And I'm very secure with God. And that's you. So why would you freak out? Something about DJ Clue? Why would you freak out? What are you going to freak out about? Because they falsely accused you of being X, Y, or Z? Because they made fun of whatever you got going on? And you're like, I'm holding on strong. God needs me to learn this lesson. Why don't you get to your lessons? I don't know. Somebody wants you to, somebody about a game show host. They want you to feel guilty. It's like somebody wants you to feel their guilt. They want to project onto you their guilt. It's like, nah, you deal with that. Something about the Vanderbilts. It's like, you deal with that. You're the one that takes money out of, from demons. You're the one. You're the one that takes semen from demons too. I don't know. Somebody's also, something about DJ Clue. It's like somebody is like, something about DJ Clueless. Because they don't want to make the necessary changes or put in the necessary work. And you're like, I'm not worried about putting the necessary work in. I can put in the necessary work. I don't set people up like you. I don't stalk people like you. I don't turn to dirty antics like you, my lovey. They want to project onto you. They want to come to you every day and leave a negative comment because they want you to be paranoid. It's like, that's your paranoia. You have to come to me every single day. You're already living in your devil. You're already shackled to your devil. You wake up shackled to your devil, worried about something that somebody else is doing every day. You don't see it. You don't want to do the changes. You don't want to make the necessary work. You don't want to show up every day to the gym. Kobe said it best. They weren't shooting with you in the gym. They were there fucking stalking you, trying to start dramas. Making the necessary changes or putting in the necessary work, it's in the reverse. They don't want to. So it's like, you don't want to, my lovies, but you want to go and bother someone that is doing their fair share. For some of you, you have a show, 2811, and something about Chantel and something about Shawnee. It's about alimony. They're just worried about who they can screw over to get money. Even the people that they supposedly used to love. It's like, how can I make it easier for myself? And God's like, that's okay. You're just showing it. Something about O'Day. Something about Odell. You got lucky numbers here for some of you. If you're feeling lucky, play. You got lucky numbers here. Something about the CIA. There's also lucky coordinates for some of you involved in a situation. Boom. Because you do make, for some of you, now it's in the upright. You don't fake it. You actually do make the necessary work. For some of you, something about the militia. For some of you, it's like if you're in the military or an officer or you're a detective, it's like you actually do the work. For me, it's always so shocking when I go into work environments and I can run circles around people. It's like, how am I running circles around you? And they're like complaining, they're fucking talking shit about everybody. And I'm like, out of respect, I listen, okay. And now I move on to my work. And I just got confirmation. Oh, I got a super chat, a super thanks. Oh, thank you, my lovies. Aw, you bought me a coffee for my birthday, my lovies. You're so cute. You'll be running circles around people. And you're just doing the work. It's like detectives that don't do their work. It's like people in fucking corporate America that don't, like, it's like they're doing the bare minimum just to hold their title. But they do fuck people over to get to the top. That's for sure. They fuck people over and talk shit about people just to get to the top. That's for sure. They do that. That they can endure. It's like, come on. It's about endurance sports. For some of you, something has to do with endurance sports. It's like people that are not of your caliber. I'm seeing Hussein Bolt. A quid pro quo. You're not this for that. Didn't I say? What did I say? These people fuck their way to the top, sleep their way to the top, quid pro quo their way to the top. Or this for that. Something about a diddler. You're not a diddler and you're not a this for thater. For some of you, something about the Mad Hatter. Some type of poisoning for some of the system. Someone tried to poison you. Someone tried to poison you and put something in a hat or something, or in like a cap. I shared this this was a while ago. In the gym, someone went into my gym bag and did something to one of my caps. I noticed I had like this rash around my head for a while, and my head swelled up. I was working with Roadrunner Sports at the time. Also, when I was working with Roadrunner Sports, a weirdo started acting weird there, and I left. Plus, I was also looking for a job that paid better. But something about a newsletter. Someone's gonna get fired. But and then someone's gonna retire. But I was working with Roadrunner Sports at the time, and I showed it to the manager. I'm like, this person's bullying me every day, and I just started. I've been doing well, and this person's bullying me every fucking day, talking shit about me every day, harassing me, following me around, and I got this rash, and I thought it was. I'm like, I've never had a stress rash. It wasn't a stress rash. It was someone put something in the gym. Someone put something in my thing. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of these people trying to fucking poison you, they lied. It's been exposed that they lied on a divine match. They lied on you. They lied on your work. A divine match for you could be actually your work and your life's purpose. They lied on a divine match because they were afraid to see you your power. They were afraid to see you work. Diets were very present in the huddle time today. So for some of you, someone who has never eaten meat, or you watch your diet, or you watch your figure, or someone could be accusing you. Maybe if it's not meat, maybe for some of you, someone's like accusing you. I don't know. For some of you, maybe something has to do like with poisoning or taking like toxins in the body. For some of you, I don't know if it's like a competitive thing, like maybe somebody's trying to accuse you of taking a substance that would poison the body, or taking a substance that's actually like, like steroids or something like that, but you've never done anything like that. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies, and something about your cousin. Boom. Boom by Kut. Whaling, they were trying to catch something about to catch a predator. Whaling, catching a big fish. For some of you, or working together, people working together. Something about an X5, and something about Tom, and something about a Hummer. Something about in the summer. And there's going to be a summons. 33 and 13. 33 and 13. We got coats in the reverse. A military person will be having a great fall. They're paranoid too, and a schizophrenic. They pretended to be a friend. But it's about a French bulldog is coming in. You know what I was also getting? A tow man who's a child molester. A tow man who tried to tow someone's vehicle, and they couldn't, but that tow man is a child molester. Something about... I'm seeing CH. I'm seeing CHA. I'm seeing Chana, CHANNA, or something like that. Something about Hannah. Something about Hannah Barbara. Something about Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara. Barbara. Leo, I'm not surprised. We got Leo, we got Beehive, and we got Y. Why? Because everyone sees your light. And some people envy it. Men and women. Why? Because everyone sees your light. It's not over yet. They need to pay you back for the hidden attacks. It's not over. They need to pay you back for their hidden attacks. We got they love the way that you look. People that love the way that you look but want to harm you. Psychotic. Ram and melodramatic. Someone's being melodramatic about a situation. They're being melodramatic, and look at this. Something about melomano, or something about a dance studio, blaming you for the karma that they are receiving. They're seething, blaming you for the karma that they are receiving. Something about Tati. Something about Melanie. Someone's gonna have a nervous system issue. Something about backyard. Because an illegal insurance policy was taken out. Very present. It's been very present. I'm telling you. It's about the president. An illegal insurance policy. Something about Hawaii. Hawaii was present. Aloha for some of you. Someone took an insurance policy. A liar. So about Lindsay. Livia. Something about Libya. We got nervous system issues for some of you. People, there are all types of beings on this planet. We did see for some of you people that use directed weapons energies. Directed weapons. So trying to have somebody have a Lorenzo, trying to have somebody have a nervous system issue. They're going to need some tissues. Fake crying. I'm seeing fake crying. They're only sorry they got caught. They didn't think they would ever get caught. Someone with an Audi. Someone bought an Audi, or someone's gonna, they thought they were gonna, 36 and 11. A drunk. They secretly sabotage rising stars. It's been exposed that they secretly, something about Amber Rose. They secretly sabotage rising stars. It's been exposed. Someone's having they're having issues with their nervous system. They're having issues speaking. For some of you, I am seeing, you know, that guy, the boxer that ended up in a wheelchair. Someone's going to end up in a wheelchair, but there's a karmic couple that's going to end up in a wheelchair. Their energy came in last night. There's a boxer. For some of you, this has to do with like performance, or like in like the industry of like of health, wellness, things like that. Maybe even sports for some. The boxer that got punched in the back of his head, with the illegal punches, that was a setup. It's like that energy. It's like someone's having like, they're gonna have a serious breakdown, like a serious breakdown. Again, everything I'm saying here is for a reason. They sabotage rising stars. It's like that energy of that guy. He was a boxer and he was a rising star and he was doing great. And then it's like a fated event's gonna happen. But they were punching him in the back of the head. And it's like, oh, those were illegal shots that person was, it's like they were hired to do that. It's like a hit for hire, but it's like in a very different way. It's like a hit for hire to destroy your potential. A late night stroll. Someone will not be taking a late night stroll anymore because they're not going to be able to walk. Someone's going to end up in a wheelchair. I saw it last night, and when I wrote it, when Spirit gave us all the downloads in the community board, check out the community board where I write, quick messages that I get for you. Spirit gave us that someone's going to end up in a wheelchair. This is a karmic couple for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They wanted to sabotage a rising star. For some of you, a rising star is not necessarily a GMC truck. Very important. A rising star is not necessarily like someone's in porno, or they did porno. A rising star is not necessarily take that how that resonates, because for some of you something was like un desayuno, a breakfast. A rising star could be, for example, like you're in a new, for example, like me, going into Stanton Optical, doing really well, wanting to do well, wanting to perform, being there on time every day, being early. I was very early every day. Learning, being like wanting to, improve procedures, wanting to be very, very like dedicated, disciplined, and having a psychopathic district manager insult me, question my credentials, not even just question, call me a fucking liar, embarrass me in a thread in front of the district, call me a liar, make fun of my name, make fun of my spiritual beliefs, make fun of me, just make fun of me, make fun of my living conditions after I told her that I was living out of my vehicle, but I wanted to do well and I wanted to show up every day. That's this type of energy. Like someone that sees your beauty, your light, but they want you to die. Crying to manipulate the situation. I got this download. I got this like a few minutes ago. Crying to manipulate the situation. It's been exposed that someone was crying to manipulate a situation. Someone's having a nervous system issue. I told you something about porn. Someone who watches porn and neglects the needs of their spouse is having a nervous system breakdown. They're watching porn and neglecting the needs of their spouse. So those who know, you know, and for those of you who don't know, when you masturbate, people that masturbate, you're creating a condition within the nervous system. Everything holds memory. Someone has porn addictions. We can overcome this. You cannot overcome this. For some of you, you cannot overcome someone trying to sacrifice you. For some of you, you cannot overcome someone trying to poison you. You cannot overcome this. You cannot overcome this. How can you overcome this? Press charges. The Secretary of Defense in the reverse. So I told you somebody has a high-ranking title somewhere. They're going to lose that because of their false idols. They were taking late night strolls. They're not going to be able to take late night strolls. Something is out of their control. A Cherokee, a Jeep Cherokee. They're going to lose their mind. They cannot overcome this. This is a home. Crying on cue. Someone's like, you're ruining my home. I can't, my family. People are so fake. Anyways, 41 and 14, incognito. What they were doing in incognito mode has been exposed. What they were doing in secret has been exposed. Something about Wendy. The letter J in the reverse. We cannot overcome this. Someone's going to end up in a hearse for some. 365, the brand, or 365 1 year, 365 days. 365 could be significant for you. The Secretary of Defense. The letter Y. This is a home. Leo. Beehive. People acting like part of the beehive. I don't know. We got infertile. This was not a fertile adventure for some of you. People going on infertile adventures. For some of you, somebody could actually be suffering from infertility. We got an undercover. This undercover energy has been very present. We got an undercover who was doing things in private that got exposed. We got the Secretary of Commerce. Oh, look. Hello. Are you... Oh, look. We got confirmation. The Secretary of Commerce, and somebody just commented on a thread that I commented on. Are you alive yet? So I don't know, for some of you, again, someone's going to end up dead or in some type of hearse. We got the Secretary of Commerce. We got undercover. Somebody that you used to know is infertile. The letter J. Someone that you used to know is infertile. We got this person is lying. A beehive or a group of people are lying. I'm also getting, like, for those of you who know, so again, a lot of weird shit has been happening to me, especially ever since I've been doing these readings online. But I'm a child divine though. I was doing Postmates for a little bit because I was between work. So I'm like, to supplement my income, let me do Postmates. I had someone stalk me, hack my accounts, and lock me out of my Postmate account so I wouldn't be able to do Postmates. When I contacted not Postmates, it was Instacart. When I contacted Instacart, they told me that they had to close down my account. Weird shit, right? Weird shit. They have, when you look at their maps, they have them broken into like beehives. Someone is lying about GPS tracking, or a group of people are lying about GPS tracking someone. Something about a beeper. I'm hearing something about a timer. I'm seeing like a timer, like an actual like timer. They were timing someone. For some of you, someone could have been, because I went to the gym. So someone was timing. They've been timing you, or they were timing someone. and they were accusing someone out of their own shame, but that has been exposed. Leo energy, or through August or July for some of you. This is not karma. This is black magic. Again, everything is coming in for a reason. My Postmates situation, my work situation, Stanton Optical situation, my just like me having a good worker, a hard worker, a dedicated worker. I was working for another company. What was the name of the company, my lovies? It's out in it's like the Miramar area of San Diego. It's an optical company. They make lenses. I was doing their customer service management. I was being their customer service manager. The VP of that company, it starts with an S. Shamir Insight. They can't sleep at night. Their VP reprimanded me. He brought me into the office to get me in trouble. He's like, I know this is gonna be awkward. I never had to, reprimand someone for being positive, but someone complained. He didn't tell me who, he didn't tell me anything. He's like, someone complained that, you're too happy, and they wondered like if you're actually real. And I just want to make sure everything is okay. It seems you handle things well, you handle conflict well, this and that. Needless to say, he created a scenario where I left. He pulled me aside and he said to me, what did he say? That person's suicidal. Someone's suicidal, a VP of a company. Everything is coming in for a reason. He said to me, this is not going to work out here. I'm like, I asked you for support because we're short staffed and you're just sitting in your office not doing anything all day, knowing that we're short staffed, and I'm trying to train someone new and you're not even caring. He's like, you know what, this isn't gonna work. That's not my job here. This isn't gonna, so I'm like, you know what, you're right, this isn't gonna work. And I left. So that he tried to like frame it so that I would leave. This is not karma. It's been exposed. Everybody's been malicious. A malicious group of people, something about militants, military people. It's been exposed. The letter Y. There's a change in perspective in 1 year. Only having sex with one partner at this time. For some of you, someone's not having sex with their partner because they were too busy masturbating. The letter J. The CIA is involved in a situation. It's not private anymore. Everybody knows, or everybody will be knowing. CIA could be significant for you. There will be an adjustment to the changes. Someone who neglects their spouse and watches porn. Someone's gonna get cold feet about lying. Someone lied about someone getting cold feet. For some of you, again, someone could have been setting up scenarios and making it seem like you get cold feet about things, but it was a fucking lie. A bunch of liars and spies. Falcon, because they were trying to hunt you. We cannot overcome this. A fair wage in the reverse. Everything is coming in for a reason. Maybe for some of you, something had to do with you looking for a fair wage in a situation. Even though for some of you, again, bullying is also involved in a situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The Secretary of Defense in the reverse. And it's not a fair wage for somebody who's a Secretary of Defense or in some type of defensive mode. Take that how that resonates for you. Anyway, a late night stroll. They're not going to be able to do late night strolls anymore. It's out of their control. CIA, someone will be stopping, neglecting. For some of you, if CIA is significant to you in any way, someone's going to stop at some point. They have a lot of negative emotions. They're going to stop watching porn and neglecting their spouse. Someone spends their day fucking masturbating and not taking care of their spouse's needs. It's like, why the fuck did you get married, my lovey? Someone who likes to cry to manipulate the situation. It's been exposed, or they're going to stop doing that. This is a home. Someone is having sex with an infertile person. For some of you, if you are suffering from infertility, or someone suffering from the inability to impregnate or to have a child with someone's in a karmic relationship. So how could you be pregnant right now, my lovies? Your body's not going to be able to settle in. Somebody that you used to know is going to get cold feet about lying about you for some of you. Because this is not karma. It is black magic. A bunch of people. It's tragic, though, because you're innocent. The letter Y. Because when I was getting Y, it's like, why did y'all do all of this? Because they accuse people out of their own shame. They project onto you what they are. What did we say? And they look for the innocent. It's easy to project onto the innocent. So they think. That's why for some people say, a dog is a man's best friend because the dog can't speak. But when the dog starts speaking, that's why people need to be careful with the little buttons for the dogs, because the dog is a man's best friend when a dog can stay shut. But I wonder when the dog starts to talk and people, it's like now you can't project silently to an innocent being anymore. We got Falcon, a baby boomer. A baby boomer. Everyone does not see your light, and something is not smitten. There's a baby boomer who is lifeless or soulless in a situation, adjusting to the changes. There will be changes to come. Someone will stop reading a book. For some of you, someone was reading a book about astral projection. They will not be able to read that book anymore. Someone who watches porn and neglects the needs of their spouse, 50 and 11. Someone could be between the ages of 50 and 61. We got bank records because their bank records are being examined, or they were examined. Nervous system. Someone's going to have nervous system issues, because they are only your friend to reap the benefits of your energy or your success, Renee, but they will not be your friend anymore starting today for some of you. We got they were secretly sabotaging rising stars. This could be in a work environment. Again, for some of you, this could be a manager. Fucking delusional ass managers I've seen over the last few years. Easily rob. They wanted to rob you. They worked with people that wanted to rob you, so they sabotaged you so you could stay fucking homeless for some of you, or so you could be homeless for some of you. They wanted you to be homeless so that the robbers can come in, and they live a life of fucking sin. And then they have children. Protect my children, God, please. Why? Why protect your godchildren? Somebody prays for their godchild, please. You're gonna wake up to a miracle. Late night strolls. For some of you, you may do yourself justice from taking some type of late night stroll. Someone who was having, this energy was present in the huddle today. This energy, didn't we say it earlier? Someone having sex with their daughter-in-law. It came in the downloads and in the huddle. Someone stopped having sex with their daughter-in-law during a late night stroll. They were taking late night strolls with their daughter-in-law. A fair wage. For some of you, you're going to get a fair wage. I was getting high priest, high priestess. I saw this in my mind's eye like 30 seconds ago. High priest, high priestess. You already know. CIA. Letter Z will be kicked out of the Zia, something about Legia, something about Zaporia. Someone will be kicked out of something. The Secretary of Defense. It is time for an honest conversation. For some of you, it is time to ask for support. We can overcome this. We saw we cannot overcome this. You cannot overcome something because you wish that you knew what you know now, and you would have never, you're like, holy cow, this was what was going on. Undercover. You wish that you knew now about an undercover. Something about a gender reveal. They projected their fears onto you. They can't project their fears onto you anymore. So Morgan, something about Megan. Someone who fucking neglects their spouse. For some of you, this could be an ex-partner of yours who neglects their spouse or used to neglect you. Take it how it resonates. Someone you were messing around with for some of you. So they're like, I can't be in a relationship with you because they're too busy fucking masturbating. It's like some immature people on this planet. That's what I'm getting. For some of you, it's like, I like my freedom. They like them. Someone's a narcissist. They're coming in. They call themselves, I don't use these titles, but again, I'm just reading the energies. But someone calls themselves a narcissist. They actually call themselves a narcissist. I'm just a messenger. This is coming in. So it's Messier. We got the Secretary of Commerce. Dang, my lovies, we got government. I knew government was present because I was getting all of these in the beginning, not when we started. But here we have the letter R. But I was getting something else. The Secretary of Commerce who's retarded, like slow. Someone's trying to slow something, or they are actually like being slow in a situation. Incognito. This is in private. Their whole relationship was fueled by making others fucking suffer. What did I say? Their whole what did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? Their whole relationship was fueled by the energy siphoning off of others' suffering. They like to see other people suffer so they can make themselves feel good. Crying to manipulate the situation, but then they pretend they come with their little manila folders and we're going to help people, we're going to pass laws, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. For some of you, these are people that have like some type of power, governmental power. For some of you, I don't know. Married and best friends, it's all I don't know. For some of you, actually, they may be married to their best friend because they're both, you know, evil. So it's like, this is a home. I want to see you again, but I have no intentions of speaking with you. Someone wants to, this is a home and someone wants to see you again. They wanted to at some point see you and not say anything. Now, I don't know what they want to do. This is how it feels like. It's like, okay, I still don't know what you want to do. The letter J, who's going to be visiting an ex. For some of you, getting a visitor from an ex, or you're getting a visitor from an ex. So someone's going to come visit you that was sent on behalf of your ex. Like, why? Only having sex with one partner at this time in their car. I got this download earlier today. Anyway, somebody's having sex with only one person and they do it in their car. Someone who is infertile. And mind over matter, someone who does not have mind over matter. I told you, for some of you, someone's in like a situation, a sick situationship, and they like to fuck a lot because they think that they, in their truck or in a vehicle, because they think that they're like, I don't know, something has to do with manifestation. There are a lot of people in the field that's like tantric sex and stuff like that, but it's all suffering. The quality, because Spirit was giving us like the quality of a tantric connection. If you have a karmic connection, a trauma bond, and you're doing like manifestation off of that, is going to create suffering. Not all connections and sex is made equal. It's not. Somebody that you used to know, somebody's having sex. For some of you, this also, something about on a game show. This also came, something about Natasha, something about Anastasia. This used to be. So this was in the past for some of you. Someone's trying to like dodge bullets. Something about an uncle. Children. Something about an uncle. Children. A beehive of people. I don't know. I'm getting for some like someone was hunting youngsters in a gym. The letter A. Who was moving in silence from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. They were lying to you, or they were lying on you, or they were lying to you about a situation. Something about a lion. There's a change in perspective when it comes to wolf love. Someone is going to get cold feet because you cannot leave the old in the past. Whatever they did, you can't leave the old in the past. I don't care if it's wolf love, sheep love, crow love. For some of you, someone had a group of youngsters from a gym or a public place like that. It's coming in like a recreational center. Self-centered motives, and something about a locomotives. They were running trains, or something about a train is coming, and something about running trains on teens or people or youngsters. They want to change your perspective, and they want to say like it's wolf love. I don't care if it's frog love. 365. A violent crime. Penetration and the letter L. This is not karma. This is black magic. When it comes to your 11 to 7, someone did something in your work to get you fired. Now I'm seeing like someone used to work at a gym. For some of you, gyms are definitely important. And look at this. Everything is coming in for a reason. Something about Lucas. Everything, something about Natasha. Everything is coming in. Something about Natalie. Something about Taylor and something about Trevor. Everything is coming in for a reason. Something about Jarvis or something about Javi. Something about Javier. Hit him up, girls. Hit him up, guys. They set people up to be killed for some. They hit them up, girls, hit them up, guys. They set people up for money and it's been exposed, or it's going to be. Something about Moni, something about Monica, something about alimony. Hit them up, girls, hit them up, guys. Spies. They set people up in groups for money. What did I say, my lovies? People that got you fired because they wanted to set you up so that they could get money off of your downfall. And for some of you, it was a serious downfall that they wanted to set you up for. And God's like, nope, this is no more. You don't want to see her anymore. You don't want to see him anymore. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to move them away. We're going to move her away. That's okay. You don't have to see them anymore. That's okay. It's okay. Totally okay. Totally okay. You're never going to see them anymore. Someone who is running for office. I told you something about running for office. This energy's been very present. They took the tracker off of your vehicle. The letter Y. You need to buy a tarot deck. A diamond selling artist. I told you. What I'm getting for me, you know, certain things is like, it's my family. I know it. Other things is like, this is a little bit bigger than just me. This is a little bit bigger than just Truth Nunez and your little family. Or I haven't created a family. I haven't had my own children yet. I don't have a spouse. You know, I've never been married. But I know certain things is like, these are people I don't know. God's already given us all the downloads. This is something else. This is something else. For some of you, something is something else. A diamond selling artist. We got Leo energy, who will not be going into labor. The NICU came in. Something about Mickey. The NICU came in the preliminary and downloads this morning. Someone does not believe it. They will be mourning the death. Look at this. 843. 843 on the clock. And what's 843? 843 on the clock. And what's 843? 8, 4, and 3. 8, 4, 3, 7. 87. 187. I don't know. A murder. Someone was planning a murder. For some reason, someone was planning a murder, but it's going to affect a child, a baby. They will be going into, I don't know, the NICU. The baby's not going to survive. And they are accusing someone who was accusing someone out of their own shame, their own guilt. Something about a Subaru. Something about an Outback. There will be a legal document for these hidden attacks. They should focus their relation. They should focus something about Alicia, something about relish, something about relish. They should focus on their relationship with their children or their child, because there is a sacrifice. Because the sacrifice has backfired. So they should focus. They should take as much time as they need with their children instead of playing around trying to sabotage other people. There's a sacrifice in the reversed. They're going to have to surrender their children as well. So it's important to take advantage of all of the time you have, because they had no business looking into you, but they chose to overstep their boundaries. I'm not playing about anything I'm saying. They had no business looking into you or bothering you, but they chose to overstep their boundaries. And God says that all debts will be paid in full. A Gemini who is not in love with you, but pretended to be. Energetically, someone was trying to play with your emotions. Someone that's tied to a famous person for some. Take that how that resonates. There will be a lawsuit. Someone also was trying to set you up for a lawsuit for some of you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about to defend a prostitute. Fucking trauma bonds and a half. Backup power generators. They wanted to use you as a backup power generator. It didn't work. I'm getting for some of you, somebody wanted to use you as a backup power generator. For some of you, there could actually be backup power generators that go out. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about a scout. Because they did this to spite you. And it is time to look through their phone. Especially for a simp. Someone who likes to cook healthy, but are poisoned in the soul. They're poisoned in the soul. They like to set people up to fucking be killed in order to get money. They like to set people. I'm getting all types of setup. I'm getting like human trafficking setup. I'm getting like people that set up people to get killed. I'm getting people, all types of setup energy here. Cooking healthy though. I was like, please. Consummating a marriage. Someone will be consummating a marriage, but they will also be losing the same baby. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because spirit has the last laugh. I don't take anything that I'm saying lightly. I'm a channeler. I don't take anything that I'm saying lightly. Someone that was too focused on their spouse's ex, but they're not going to be able to be focused on this hex work anymore that they were doing. They were doing work. They were doing work. They were stalking a spouse's ex at work as well. They were having restless nights, or they will be having restless nights. And they do not get along with their stepchildren. So it's affecting the relationship with stepchildren because they're innocent. They were doing something in stealth mode. They were returning, someone returned to a comfort zone. Z is important. They return to a comfort zone. A simp returned to a comfort zone, or, male or female. I'm getting men and women in this energy because of mass production. That's all they think about. They will be disappointed. I'm getting for somebody, again, this came in earlier in the downloads. Someone wanted to leave a toxic connection, but they're not brave enough. On multiple dates, an illegal insurance policy was taken out. And they will be disappointed, the letter D, because you are anointed and there's a helpful stranger. And your sibling's ex, who has multiple offenses, but they want to hide this. They want to hide this. They want to hide E. E wants to hide. Boom. That's all we got. That's all we've got for you, my lovies. What say you? I say true. That's it. That's all we've got for you, my lovies. That's all we've got at this particular time. Boom. Do you want me to do... Yeah, we'll do the wheel for you, and then we'll call it a day. Because that was a lot. What say you? And I want to go, dress up. I want to go to the gym. I want to go dress up. I want to go do a bunch of stuff, my lovies. Places with vortex, the vortices. Places with, it's like, something about AstraZeneca. Pharmaceutical companies, for some vortex. There's a vortex happening in a pharmaceutical situation. There's a big shift happening within a pharmaceutical company. It's about nutraceuticals. For some of you, you could find that there's going to be a big shift in a it's like they're going to try to, there's a pharmaceutical company doing some it's like revolutionary things, but it's like they're trying to find treatments like for Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is coming in, but they're trying to do it in a way where it's like not poisoning people. Like they're having like a spiritual, it's almost like a spiritual awakening in a pharmaceutical company. You know what Spirit was also giving us? People that are so like gung-ho on religion. And look how many fucking perverts have come out of religion. Look how many perverted rapists. It's like something about polyamory is coming in. I don't know. It's the end of the road for all this fucking shows, all these liars, all of these false idols, all of these Fausto. Something about Fausto is coming in. It's a fucking end of the road for all of this shit. I'm just a messenger. For some of you, it's the end of the road for a relationship. Take what resonates. Something about Tika. Something about Mandinka. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I love you. For sentimental reasons. Where do we put it, my lovies? Oh, we put it right there. We put it right there for you. I love you, my lovies. For sentimental reasons, my lovies. And I hope that you believe me, my hubby. You're my hubbies. Dang, my hubby is present. Your hubby's present, my lovies. Like my hubby. Your hubby's present, my lovies. I can't wait to have a hubby. I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna love you. I'll always be thinking of my hubby. That's cute. That's cute. Oh. Something moved from a Gemini to a Scorpio. something feels sexy. Something moved from a Gemini to a Scorpio. I don't know what was there. It was this little, it's so cute. It rolled all the way. You saw it. You were there. Anyways, boom, by good. What's this? The Spirit wants you to believe. Spirit wants a Virgo to believe and to have hope. That together we can. So it takes a village. It takes a community. It takes a global community. Together we can. Something about diplomatic immunity. Together we can, my lovies. You got Syria. Someone needs to open up their emotions. There's For some of you, when it comes to health, spiritual health, physical health, emotional health, August 23rd through September 22nd could be significant for you. Spirit wants you to open up, to believe, to open up about the belief systems, to heal the mind for some of you. We got the number 9, 1, and 7. We got the number 4, and we got the number 6 right in the middle of everything. It's like right in the middle almost. It's almost like right... Boom. That's how y'all feel. We have something happening in the emotional healing, the emotional space for some of you. After something was exposed that was hidden, the new moon energy, Libra, about a partnership, something is exposed. For some of you, there's a birth of a new partnership, especially on the new moon, which is coming up very soon. 3 days, we're right there, or within the next 3 days or so. We have a new partnership coming in for you that's going to make you very happy, and it's going to bring in a lot of energy. It's going to rework certain things. It's going to bring in a transformation, especially when it comes to your emotions, the moon energy. Things that were hidden will be exposed. We have here some type of like peachy energy, something about the peach tree, something about the lending tree. We have a huge transformation happening in the emotional space. We have a huge transformation happening when it comes to friendships and collaborations. We have your thought processes that are changing. From December all the way to next August, for some of you, we have big changes that are being implemented at this particular time. Something about a comet of some sort, something about Halley's Comet is coming in. A comet is coming in, something about Comet Pizza for some of you. Washington is coming in as well, and all types of shit happening. Anyways, we do have a big change in career, a big drop in career, especially Capricorn season for some of you. There's going to be a big bigotry. There's going to be a big announcement about changes, Capricorn season. So for some of you, there will be changes implemented to start the new year with a new team. It's about Christine. We got everything from career to philosophy to endings, transformations, deep partnerships, and your health. We have we have the 10th house, the 9th house, the 8th house, the 7th house, the 6th house, health. And someone speaks with something has to do with health. For some of you, the health industry is very important, and there's a big change. For some of you, again, big changes when it comes to work that have to do with the health industry, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all types of health. A big change in philosophy about how we do things. It's like a huge change, truly, like really, truly. Something about patchouli. Boom. Something about like a rock falling on the moon. It's like a moon, like craters on the moon, and a new crater on the moon. Take that how that resonates, whatever that means to you. Boom. For some of you, be cautious, like with little accidents or things of that sort. Especially if escorts have something to do with something for you. Anyways, that's all we've got for you, and their hidden plays. Actually, I also wanted to get some, we're about to finish. 01, 12, and 15. So Aries energy or Gemini energy, Cancer energy or Pisces energy, and Capricorn energy. We have a sacrifice, a toxic sacrifice for some of you, people that are into sacrificing things or people. Someone needs to surrender addictions, though. For some of you, you could actually be hearing that someone goes into some type of treatment. We have seen people that need psych ward energy. For some of you, especially for some of you, a girlfriend or something like that who's not okay. It's like, how do you have a girlfriend that doesn't even like, it's like they don't even know themselves. It's like girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't know, my lovies. Anyways, Spirit wants you to take risks. Something about avarice because of greed. Spirit wants you to take risks. We got a diamond in the reverse. And what did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? What did Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. I told you the whale was important. I told you the whale was important. The whale is in porno. We got the whale that's important. We got great worry over nothing. We got someone who is very worried about nothing at this particular time. But for some of you, there is a whale, like a big whale, and someone wailing for some. Again, take what resonates. A lot of whale references. Something about oil. You got to get a chola has to get an oil change. We got be careful. Do not take risks. It's in the reverse spirit saying you don't have to worry about anything. It's okay. You can take risks. Again, people projecting their fears onto you. It's okay. You can take the risk. We got diamond in the reverse. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. You don't have to worry about a gift. Financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. We got dolphins, we have whales, we have ocean for some of you. Something about a Laotian, oceans, something about oceanography is coming in as well for you. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You will be leaving behind a friend for you. A friend who was a friend, but is not really a friend. For some of you, I wouldn't go hunting with a friend of yours. I wouldn't. I got a reference the other day of someone that I knew that let off a shotgun in the middle of two of my family members. This person let off a shotgun in between their head, or this is what I was told anyway. Again, I was told this by somebody who tends to lie a lot, but and is a stalker, who's lost their mind. But and they're running out of time. 1:15:06. Devilish choices and manipulations of energy. But I also got other people that I knew that, for example, I do have a blood brother who went to prison for murder. I don't know, for some of you, be cautious with a friend. Just be cautious, because they're not a friend to anyone. I'm just a messenger here. People is like, I'm loyal to my brother. Are you really, or are you just fucking scared of them? There's a difference. There's a difference. We got coins. Money will be coming to you. And this is from something that you did in the past, or something you invested in the past, a training. For some of you, you could have gotten your NASM certification or something like that. We got fly. A period of ill health or depression. You're getting out of a period of ill health and depression, if you were ever in a period of ill health and depression, because for some of you, something about depravity. I just feel like someone was trying to create scenarios for you that really didn't affect you. For some of you, thank God and your spirits. Again, thank God and your spirits that you are not anything of what people try to create in your life. Someone that wanted to get money. So someone that wanted to get money or a gift or an inheritance, they're not going to be getting anything. A shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. You are not losing any material wealth for some of you. A friend of yours was trying to project this for you. It's not going to work. You need to seek out information that's going to help you, and money will be coming to you. And a vase in the reverse. A secret admirer will not be secret anymore. For some of you, there's going to be an exposure of a secret admirer. Boom. Hire her. For some of you, someone's going to get hired. And someone else is going to get fired. I don't know. Take that. Something about Semana Santa. For some of you, the Holy Week has something to do with something. Or Easter. We did see Easter. Around Easter, something happened. Boom. Anyways, that's all we've got for you. What say you? I say true. I say you. I see you. I see you, my lovies. You know what I'm seeing? Avatar. I see you, my lovies. I love you. You got a short journey here. The horse. A channeler. For some of you are channelers. I love you, my lovies, or tarot readers. I love y'all. I love you, my lovies. I love everybody. Stay well. That's all we've got for you. I love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons. And I hope that you believe me that I've given this my heart from the start, and never shall we part. I love you. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you. I'm going to go celebrate. You're going on a date, my lovies. You're going on a date. Ooh, ah. Anyways, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You like my flow, my lovies? I was told you like my flow. You be telling me you like my flow, my lovies. I like your flow, my lovies. I'm only a reflection of you, my lovies. Granted, I've had a lot of training, you know. I think my corporate training has helped me quite a bit as well, to be quite frank. And my studies too, you know. But it's just, you're a natural. For some of you, you're a natural and people see it. I'm only a reflection of you, but I'm a natural when it comes to this. This is part of my purpose, my lovies. It's part of my purpose. So I didn't really choose this. It chose me. It's about Lorenzo. Anyways, my lovies. It's about Enzo, but that's okay. We love you. Something about Samantha. Anyways, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you. And something about folklore and adores you. Something about folkloric dance. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Something about freckles. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Someone wants to take their freckles off. Like, they've been trying to do, like, hyperpigmentate. Like, they want to take their pigments off. You know, when I was a child, I loved freckles. Charles was actually my favorite Rugrat because I loved freckles. And I actually had a little crush on a little boy named Charles in school because I loved freckles so much. I thought that freckles were the most beautiful things. I didn't even know that redheads get bullied. For some of you, you're a redhead or there's a redhead getting bullied and somebody wants to take their freckles off. I think they're the most gorgeous thing. It's like they're kisses from God. It's like you know when you kiss somebody, that's like that. That's how I see it. That's how God sees it. That's how it's coming in. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't there. So cute. So cute. Aw, it's what's fair. I like it. I think it's so cute. Someone's insecure about their freckles. My lovies. Stay well. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Homies.